On Tuesday, Madhabi Puri Buch took over as the new chairperson of the Securities and Exchange Board of India, which regulates India's $3.3 trillion stock market ecosystem. She has been appointed for an initial period of 3 years by the government and replaces Ajay Tyagi, whose 5-year term ended on Monday. She joins at a time when the markets are volatile due to the Russia-Ukraine conflict and India's largest ever initial public offering by Life Insurance Corporation of India is about to be launched. She brings many firsts to Sebi. Buch is the first woman to head India's stock market regulator. And at 56, she is the youngest chairperson. She is also the first non-IAS individual since 2002, as well as the first person from the private sector to lead the market's watchdog. However, she has had a more than 4.5-year stint as a whole-time member of Sebi, a post just below the chairperson, till October 4, 2021. Puri Buch has more than 3 decades of experience in the financial sector. An alumna of Delhi's St. Stephen's College and IIM Ahmedabad, she joined ICICI Bank as a project finance analyst in 1989 and was there until 1992. She rejoined the private lender in 1997 and rose through the ranks to become an executive director in 2006. Buch then served as the CEO of ICICI Securities, the broking and investment banking arm of the ICICI Group, between 2009 and 2011. During her stint at ICICI, she held different positions including the head of marketing and sales, head of product development, head of operations, and the head of brand marketing. She was among the handful of executives who were groomed by veteran banker K.V. Kamath, the founder and former CEO of ICICI Bank. Before taking charge as the only female whole-time member at Sebi in April 2017, Buch served as the head of business development at private equity firm Greater Pacific Capital in Singapore and acted as a consultant for New Development Bank in Shanghai. Besides, she has held non-executive director roles in several organizations, including Max Healthcare, Zensar Technologies, and Innovin Capital. She is also the founder of Agora Advisory, a consulting and incubation firm. As a Sebi whole-time director, she was part of many committees and handled the Market Regulation Department, Integrated Surveillance Department, Department of Economic and Policy Analysis, the National Institute of Securities Markets, and IT Department, among others. After the 5-year term ended in October 2021, she was named the head of Sebi's Secondary Market Committee in December. During her previous stint at the regulator, she tried to inculcate a culture among her junior staffers to extensively use modern technology and data. In fact, she headed a technology panel that explored solutions for early detection of market anomalies. She had once said that turning Sebi into a tech-savvy regulator was her single biggest achievement. Buch is known for her data-driven approach to decision-making. She was instrumental in bringing important changes to mutual fund regulations that benefited investors. These include a further reduction in the cost of investing, scheme classification and disclosures, and introducing more safeguards for debt schemes.
I'm actually quite delighted to hear about the appointment of Ms. Madhabi Puri Buch as Sebi chairperson. She comes with many firsts, the youngest person in that role, the first woman in that role, and first person from IIM Ahmedabad in that role. So lots of kind of very dynamic background. And having worked with her as part of a mutual fund advisory committee when she was a whole-time member, I can attest to the fact that she is very data-driven. She is very, very logical. And I think she'll bring a completely new flavor to running the organization. So I wish her great luck.
In her new role, she has to hit the ground running. And perhaps the most urgent task is to review the internal governance mechanisms at the exchanges after the Yogi scandal at the NSE highlighted the gaping holes in their governance systems.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.